Sir, you've been at the very tops of India's official machinery, and now you're the minister. Very curious to know, and I'm sure a lot of other people are as well, if you could give us a little bit of insight into how the machine sort of recalibrated itself from a Trump administration to a Biden administration. We all know what the Trump administration was like. Yeah, I just want to know, how was it dealing with Trump, and how different is it dealing with a President Biden?
No, our machine or their machine?
Ours.
Our machine.
Yes.
Okay. Look,
And your ministry in particular.
Sure. Oh, that's the machine.
Yes.
Which we're talking. It's the nature of our business to adjust to whatever is out there. Okay. I mean, so if you have a Trump administration, you obviously study the Trump administration, dissect it, figure out who are the players, what makes them move, how do you make your pitch, what are their sensitivities. So it's, in a sense, a universal proposition. I mean, diplomacy is about studying foreign governments, countries, administrations, and figuring out how to get your work done. Now, I quite take your point that there's a contrast between Trump and Biden, you study it and decide how to adjust your working methods and your agenda and your articulation and in a sense your tactics.
Is it a fair assessment from the outside that the Modi government would have been more comfortable continuing to work with the Trump administration than it is working with the Democrat administration, which whenever it gets an opportunity likes to raise issues sometimes which the Indian government or the ruling party doesn't find very happy to have to engage with?
No, look, my first experience with Prime Minister Modi engaging the United States was not with Trump, it was with Obama. Okay? Now, I want you to go back when Trump won the election. And if you check back, many of you actually said it's going to be very difficult for Indians to deal with Trump. Okay? Then, when the next guy wins the election, all of you say it's going to be very difficult for the Indians to deal with Biden. Now, I hate to disappoint you. We're going to be actually fairly good at dealing with whoever's out there. That's our job.
So, we've all seen Yes Minister. You're amongst those very few who's been on both sides of the table. Give everyone sitting here some insights, and you can let your guard down and bat like Sehwag for a moment, on the difference between being, say, foreign secretary and foreign minister. I'm curious to know which one do you enjoy more, which is the trickier job, and what kind of insights do you have?
Well, actually, I've done 3 of those jobs, which is the minister hacker job, the Appleby job, but I've also done the Bernard job, which is being the special assistant to the minister. Now, if you refer to Yes Minister and then tell somebody, let your guard down, the Appleby in me comes out, So, look, it's a different role, it's a different kind of I would say, in a sense, a different mindset. To me, the big change was once you are political, once you're a minister, you are less departmental. You have a much greater exposure to the bigger picture. For starters, for example, when you sit in cabinet meetings, you have a full 360 view of the government, all the departments, what are the concerns. So you tend to see your own responsibilities in that light. Whereas if you are a secretary of a department, however enlightened you are, at the end of the day, you are very much, I won't say a prisoner of your department, but a champion of your department. So it is a difference. It is a difference. It is an evolution in a way. Obviously, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be doing it.
Which one did you enjoy more?
I always enjoy most what I'm doing currently.
See, that's the advantage of being a diplomat. Not one comma, full stop out of place. You can't get him swishing outside the off stump and get him caught behind. That's not going to happen.